Hi, I'm Travis Sharp with Silverstone. This is Garrett Ruth with Silverstone, and we're looking for alternatives to Sawdust to best suit your needs. Our first test product is centrifuge cuttings mixed with shale cuttings that come directly from the shale box, courtesy of Conical Precision Drilling 282. Starting with raw invert cuttings and centrifuge cuttings. Mixed with what we hope to be the alternative measure, ash. You can notice how quick the ash mixes into the invert particles, absorbing any fluid, if any, as necessary. That dries it up good, eh?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, it is.
Almost, it's making sticky too, eh?
So how many parts of invert have we got and how many parts of ash have we got right now?
We're dealing with a 1-to-1 ratio. By 1-to-1 ratio, we're taking this oil jug and we cut it, and we've filled it up to pretty much hand-eye coordination, what we consider to be a 1-to-1 ratio. And as you can tell in here, we haven't even used quite the whole 1-to-1 ratio yet. We still have more than 30% left to add. And at this point, this is what we started with, and that's what we're left with. So you can tell just by the gloves that it's absorbed quite a bit of the fluid, making it more capable to transport and less, I don't know the word I was looking for.
That's fine. Conical's pretty smart too. They'll figure out a word.
Yeah. So now as we continue to add this 1-to-1 basis, you can see how it really starts to dry out and get very textury. And virtually the weight to this is, you can see it's starting to flake as it's dried, and this is great. This is way better than I anticipated.
So do you think it's stackable at this point?
At this point right now, this is 100% beyond my beliefs of what I thought it would be. See how much more structurable it is? It's not versus, we'll take another sample out of here, versus, you know, this you can't even get it to stand. And that's just alpha touching that. Now look at that base that. See that one splatted? That one, you know, that was amazing. And you know, it didn't even create any volume. Whereas sawdust, you have the wood fibers where you create more volume. In this, the volume is pretty much stayed the same, or if any, minimalized. And I'm gonna just try another bit here. I'm gonna take the handful that I took out of there and mix in with this just to see what that does. Even that base is right there. I believe the 1-to-1 ratio is adequate, if not more precise. I would say maybe it's on an actual loader size bucket if we wanted to test this further and try implementing it on a rig and on a mixture base like that. I would even say it would be probably one solid bucket of invert shale cuttings to probably a half a bucket of ash. Look at it, just dries it. It pretty much turns it into flour. Like it's impeccable on just the structure shape that it's done. It's the structure that it's taking.
It's like dry dough now, isn't it?
Exactly. And you can tell that just by what we've used. You can watch. I'll dump the pile here that what we haven't used right here. That's a fairly big pile that we haven't even used yet. So even to say 1-to-1 is a little excessive.
So we've probably used 2/3 of ash to 1 of invert.
Yes. Yeah, I would say that's a pretty reasonable, accurate accusation.
Okay.
And just to say a full 1-to-1, I think it would be. Look at it already.
1-to-1, just back in it.
Put it back in. Like, look at that. And let's just like look at that. It's just turned it into dirt, like pretty much soil again, dry soil.
Yeah, 1-to-1 just turned it into like topsoil.
Just like topsoil. Now when we get if we can, we'll send this away for analyticals and see, but this is pretty much like topsoil. Just turned it right into dirt. Like it's not even, I'm gonna put this on some paper towel we have here and see how you can tell it's clean paper towel. We'll put some on some clean paper towel. Now I'll pick it up strictly by the paper towel, the weight of the paper towel, dump it back on, and you can see literally.
Yeah, it's not wet at all.
Not wet at all. So what we will do is we'll leave this basis here. We'll take this as our sample. And we'll put this right here. And now we will conduct our second part with the sawdust.